by itself. Yeah, it's a beam now, so I guess it's like slightly worse than it was before. In some ways, it got buffed if you're in a hallway. It's still amazing. It was more of a side grade, really, when they changed it to a beam. Yeah, BVC was side graded. Bolt of hands. Goofy, 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 goofy. If they wanted to nerf it, they should have made it hit only one thing. That would have been a step in the right direction, I think. Absolute zero, yeah, it's busted. Probably shouldn't have meleeed that Hornet. Well, that's a higher level. Wow! It wants to give me all the fun staves today. That's really wacky. Shouldn't we be casting more? If I was playing this game truly optimally, like I said, we would have probably foregone the staff, or maybe even gotten the staff and then just become a caster. Yeah, that is pure comedy. Feel free to link that here, man, just because it's hilarious, the sort of shuffling around, hopping on one foot to try to make it seem like BVC is not broken. He essentially rants for about 2-3 paragraphs about, essentially he's calling everybody who called BVC broken. He's like just acting like they're dumb and don't know what they're talking about. You want me to go into a ziggurat? Not on this character. But yeah, I mean, we can make melee work on this guy. It's a little bit awkward, but we can make it work. Yeah, man, I was talking about, maybe you can clarify the situation a little bit. I was talking about how these people took one of your PRs and refused to give you credit for it. I thought that was a pretty good example of horrid behavior on the part of the devs. Just like blatantly unethical. And also a good example of how only people in their enchanted little circle of fart huffers are allowed to contribute to DCSS. Well, he may very well have rewritten the code, the fix, so plagiarism is kind of, if that's what happened, it's not exactly plagiarism. It's certainly still dickhead behavior. I don't know if he straight up copied and pasted man's code, or if he simply rewrote the whole thing to just refuse to give him credit. I consider it to be a very malignant act either way. One is worse than the other, I suppose, but... What the hell just happened? Okay, that was a bolt of magma. Yeah, Tony. It just opens up right out of the gate with, I'm right, you're wrong. I don't know, he has this condition where he's just, like, incapable of admitting when he made a mistake. It's very strange. That's why I made that DCSS considered harmful video, because, I mean, this is not an isolated incident. I mean, you've basically got just very bad people in charge of the development of this game right now. The concept of the missing stair comes to mind. Yeah, how many times does he repeat himself in that PR about BVC? It's funny. Who are you trying to convince, bro? Oh god, oh no, not the curse call. If he starts tormenting me, we're gonna, oh yeah, okay. There it is. We're a tree now. I'm gonna start punching. What the fuck, dude? Dude, take your damage. Why aren't you dying? Hold on. I used Acid Wand. I was too afraid. Man, that skull wanted nothing to do with going down quickly today. Anyway, that PR and its description are just like a perfect example of so many bad things about crawl development. And a great sign of why you really shouldn't take these people seriously when they purport to know about the overall balance of the game. Routinely overrated. Yeah, okay, buddy. Okay, buddy. Okay, buddy. There is a bazaar. I am very happy about that because I have shitloads of money on account of worshiping the best god. Yeah. Well, I have in my Discord I have a funny little emote that's it's called Perfectly Balanced, and it's a picture of a lich being BBC'd to death. Okay, a plus 12 Demon Blade, that would have been cute earlier on. And Leech as well. Nothing I want here, though. Armor, I literally can't use it. Jewelry shop. The DCSS devs seem to think that everything Necro other than BVC is overpowered. Yeah, it's probably the worst offender, is the funniest thing. Although there's other things in Necromancy that are probably too strong. Infestation comes to mind. The third artifact is pretty good. Well, we don't need the MR Plus is the problem unless I take this staff off. It is pretty good, I suppose. I'm not sure what I would swap for it. Maybe a Dex ring. There's a Ring of Evasion here. I'd probably swap that out for the Slaying. Just because I like having defenses more than I like having offense. On the other hand, Evasion doesn't do anything if I'm paralyzed, and that's the one way this character dies. Actually, Evasion over Dexterity is probably correct, depending on what the... Well, let's see the rest. Fog. Telly. Blink. Oh, a Mimic. Heh. Okay. So it really just comes down to this little jewelry shop. Yeah, Goblin and Vaults probably is a shifter. Yeah, it's funny that the Gozag Bazaar turned out to be not that interesting. Yeah, we don't need MR. I'm more inclined to buy the Ring of Evasion. We need to drop something, though. Boo! Boo, boo, boo. I should have dropped stuff before coming in. Oh, I do have Poly, don't I? I didn't even see that. Thank you, Gary Burton. There are reasons to keep Poly, but none that I care about that much. Okie dokie. 33 evasion versus 34 evasion, so yeah. Better to have the evasion plus evasion than the dex. That's a strict upgrade for the time being. Perhaps if I trained more dodging that would change, but probably not going too far above 15. Yeah, let's leave that. I'm going to keep the Slay, weirdly enough. With this weapon, we kind of really like to have Slay. Let's fight this guy without a Flayed Ghost taking half my HP. dokie. Oh no! Another one? Bro, give me a break. Shit. Shit. I have 8 cancel. I'm just gonna blow one. Because I can. That was a rather wasteful use of cancel, but when I have 8 of them, I just cannot bring myself to... Oh no, I better preserve my cancel, bro. We've been crazy lucky. What would happen if this character didn't get stat form? Well, it doesn't have stat form. I would probably just keep doing exactly what I'm doing, which is slapping things. And being careful about my lack of GDR. I guess you might find out. No, that certainly is possible. This character can win the game right now if he really was careful and made good use of his resources. First of all, I can bribe Zot. Second of all, with Might and Haste, I can, believe it or not, I can win against Orbs of Fire right now. Do I have a Radiate? No. No, all the goodies that I prefer to have, Irradiate, BBC, Stat Form, they're not here. In fact, this entire tournament, we have not used any of those things. All of my usual go-to type strategies we just haven't done. To be fair, we played a lot of melee guys. BVC. Vile Clutch. Borgnor's Vile Clutch. I'm afraid that BBC is not a spell in Dungeon Crawl Stone Soup, for better or for worse. Yeah, you can make a fork. It's all about that spell. No, I think with Haste and Might we win against a single Orb of Fire. We don't win against a single Orb of Fire plus anything else, though, most likely. Please recall that we do have RF+++, so we can survive for a surprisingly long time against them. Okay, I need to drop something else, but I like my net. I like having the javelins, believe it or not. I guess I'll drop Wukadmu. I don't really need it. If I start casting, I might want it. It's wacky that we found Wukadmu. I mean, we could get Iron Shot online pretty damn quick, I have to say. And that would be the true Orb of Fire killer. A Manual of Shields? Oh, let's turn off shield training then. Orb of Destruction is an option. Yeah, that would be the ultimate experience saver, basically. The Muma challenge during the tournament? Impossible. Not possible. This is not 0.15. Yeah, Orb of Destruction is better for Orbs of Fire in a lot of ways, not the least of which is that you only have to train one school, but at the same time, once you have high enough Iron Shot, you pretty much just hit them a lot. I want to silence here. Technically, I could eat 2 LCSs from both of these guys. Where's the silence? Okay, it's still big enough, but we're taking way longer to do this than I thought we would, so we're going to Acid Wand. The Demonologist is an issue, but he has kind of disappeared. There he is. Damn, he disappeared again. No, there he is. We want to kill the Demonologist ASAP, paying attention to the fact that the things he could summon are about 3 times, maybe 4 or 5 times more dangerous than they ordinarily are, due to the fact that they will simply Hellfire me because of the current bug. hellfire me, and they will not care. No, I had it happen this session. They were hellfiring me next to Earth Elementals. Okay, we're going to stop picking up paralysis. We have Enslave. Pro Cold, don't care. Okay, this was Vaults 4. Let's not go wandering into Vaults 5. Let's think about what we want to do with this character now. This may be one of those weird situations where it's optimal for me to go into crypts real quick. I hate the fact that Slime 5 is so dangerous. Slime in general is so dangerous. Like a single floating eye can just screw me. Oh wait, we have statue form. Looks like they fixed call down but not hurl. Hey, there's that incompetence I was talking about. Bow clutch? No. Irradiate? No. They changed Irradiate. It's been nerfed, but I haven't used it since the nerf. It's kind of a minor nerf, but it nerfs it in the exact way that makes me hate it, which is that it's less reliable now, and it doesn't bypass AC, which is also making it less reliable. 34 EV. 35 EV. Hey guys, let's switch to the Wrath of Trog real fast. Let's Ice Blast these fellas. This is actually dangerous to be next to these dudes. I should be able to melee. Yeah, we're okay. I'll fight one of them in any event. At once. So many berserkers. Guess that's the vault. So yeah, you'll notice we're in depths. I very rarely, pretty much never, except for right now apparently, go into depths this early. Because getting shafted here would be a big pain in my ass. However, there's so much experience here, and we have so much MR that, like, the chances of me just dying instantly to something are pretty low. I suppose floating eyes could spawn here too, but more common in slime. And essentially I'm just here to gather up my experience and get stat form online real fast. Oh shit. Oh shit, oh shit. Okay. Think Elf is better right now? Do ya? Well, we've already done it, so... We actually did that before our second lair branch, because I was concerned about the power of Neo Swamp. I think it's poorly balanced, but I might be getting a bad impression due to the fact that I'm playing an octopode. I think there's some stuff in there that feels a little bit like you need to have resistances that you can't reasonably be asked to have by a lair branch. Back to Abyss. Hey, we could farm Abyss for a while. I'd like to not do that to myself, though. Yes, ignore that amulet. I don't care about that amulet. Oh. Could this be? Could this be a trove? Yeah. Yeah. Just kidding, I don't have the slimy rune. But that's kind of cool. Free trove once we're ready for it. Second vault entrance. Based. Alright, we're gonna drop remove curse. This game, this Octopode game has filled my inventory with shit. Why don't I kill TRJ? Because I'm terrified of the prospect of, basically I was in a position where I had to stair dance, and I have run into so many floating eyes down there. I am terrified of the prospect of going down into the floor again from a different staircase and instantly getting paralyzed. And while that's dangerous enough on a normal character, this character has no GDR, so he almost definitely dies if that happens. So as a result, I am waiting until we have stat form online. Condenser vein, based. Big condenser. Turns out negative energy clouds are really quite good. This character's having enough trouble that I am tempted to go ahead and get the Horn of Geryon. It is the optimal thing to do. Jesus, I shouldn't be tabbing this hard. I'm being a bit of a madman here. Intelligence, get that stat form online. Our stats are just dog-ass awful. 15, 15, 14. Not the best stats in the world, I must admit. We're gonna make it work, though. Shit. I don't want to get hit by too many things here. Condenser vein. Boo! That's not acid. Oh no. 240 damage possible here. Perfectly balanced, as all things should be. I want to burn a silence. It's just otherwise instant death is possible. Even a single LCS could have killed us here. Okay, can we duke it out with a Titan? Yes, we can. It's a bit dangerous, but we got him. What an exciting vault where you don't get to see what's coming to you until it's too late. Whoops, I'm an Ancient Lich and I'm popping out right next to you. Oh, hello, Juggy. How much damage do you do? 120. You block the Juggernaut's attack. More concerned about Juggy than Gold Dragon. We can blink away from here if something horrible happens here. Flames, baby. Juggy ain't got shit on me. I know, right? We actually trained staves today. How crazy. Hey, I said this was a meme from the moment that I started doing it. I stand by that evaluation. We don't need magical power. Yeah, if it's working, you know. If it's working, it's working. It's less flashy than punching things in stat form, but We'll get around to that, perhaps. Well, by the time we're at Orbs of Fire, we can now just stat form and slap them around. I may just take off the thing and live with less RF. That's true, this is the second time we've seen it. Well, 12 points of staves training isn't really that much experience. I do agree that it feels bad to waste experience, but it's not the worst thing that we could have done. You'd be surprised how little experience that is in the long term. Look how quickly we're pushing up while training a whole ton of things with the power of depth experience. Shit. Yeah, I should be more careful. I could have gotten paralyzed there. It's like I'm trying to go tab mode on this character. That's a shapeshifter. You know how I know? You know how I know he doesn't have an axe? How spooky. Please just turn into a floating eye and paralyze me. Wonderful. You know what's sad is if we still had the real version of Brilliance, we could go finish out Slime right now. Because I could just pop on, I could just chug that down, have stat form up, and secure the landings in a relatively safe fashion, but not today, friends, not today. Yep. Deep Troll, Earth Elementalists, uniquely dangerous to this character due to my low AC. I prefer when consumables are usable. Brilliance is so dumb that it almost has no reason to exist now. I mean, there are reasons to use it, but all of them are significantly less interesting than Old Brilliance. Old Brilliance was like, here's a quick shot of power. Yeah, it's dumb as hell. I wish it wasn't so dumb. Actually, let's stay in this hallway. This is pretty good for us. I love the fact that I can just say, nope. Oh, you rolled poison? Nope. Just ignite it. Asmer keyboard stroke stream. Hell yeah. I am now charging 500 bits per minute of Asmer stream. Okay, this is spooky dooky is what this is. Which has less MR? 3 pips of MR versus 2 pips of MR. We're going to copy the Shrike. Gosh, I should tally just to be totally safe. Yeah, we're getting smited and shit. We gotta bail on this nonsense. There was a time before the dumb devs. Well, like I said, they started kicking people out for ideological reasons, and once that starts, you know, once Mr. Bones' Wild Ride starts, there's no getting off Mr. Bones' Wild Ride. You're stuck on it, you know. In my experience, like I said earlier, at that point you're selecting for something other than who has the best ideas for developing the game, and by definition that lowers the quality of the game no matter what politics that you subscribe to. Fuck. Technically he can kill me. God damn it. I have to drink heal wounds to be totally safe. Okay. Oh no, he's ranting again. Hey, that was very brief. That was like one sentence. one sentence, bro. What makes video games fun and interesting is not a partisan issue. Yeah, well, exactly. But when everything is politicized, when everything is politicized, then everything becomes a partisan issue, even things that are really not, you know? They're apparently more concerned with, like, I guess, what gender the NPCs are in this game than with the mechanics of the game itself, which to me strikes me as sort of an issue with priorities, but I mean, whatever. I guess the gender of fictional characters is just more important than bothering to change the tiles of the new species that you put into the game, or fixing bugs. Yeah, I know, right, Tony? I don't know, slacktivism is the only word for it. Alright, let's do depths 4. At the very least, this is clearing these floors for later, so it's not like I'm wasting time gathering this experience. This is gonna come in useful later when I can just kind of casually stroll down to Zot and not spend too much time, you know? Yes, you could, doesn't he? It might be... I don't know. You're these kinds of conversations always rub up against Twitch terms of service, but that's why I just kind of refuse to say much about it, or to be terribly candid about it. But suffice to say, it's incredibly messed up if you think about it for more than a few moments. I think we have Slaughterbox's vault here again, which is going to be exceedingly horrible on this character. Slaughterboxes with no AC. Is this the one with the little boxes? Because if it's little square rooms, then yeah, this is Slaughterboxes. I don't hate this vault. This was actually, I think, made by Grunt. It's a cool little vault, but it's it's like a little gauntlet basically of stuff you gotta beat. Definitely a vault to take seriously, but it doesn't, the thing about this vault and the reason why I like it is that it doesn't show up too early. By the time you get here, if your character is not strong enough to defeat all this crap, it's pretty much your fault, you know. Also, it's just so blatantly recognizable that it's not going to just instantly kill you. You know, you'll start going through these rooms and you'll recognize it's time to get out if you can't handle it. I only know the names of a few vaults, not too many. Just the memorable ones, either the ones that are memorably bad or memorably good, or memorably exciting. For example, I know what Frog Pond is called because it's dumb as hell. And you know immediately if you've gotten Frog Pond in Lair 6. Because you're surrounded by frogs. And water. And a total inability to do anything other than stare dance for 20 minutes. Slaughterboxes is being rather kind to us today. Let's kill this shapeshifter quickly. It could have been a floating eye at any moment. The ultimate enemy of this character, the humble floating eye. Perhaps not so humble. Somebody said something about 15 runes. Jakaru says, I have a genuine question. Why is the streak not 15 runes? There are several 15 rune games in this streak, and I can basically assure you that if your character... the actual hard parts of the game in my mind anyway, come long before you get to extended. It takes a really, really long time to get through extended. It's just kind of poorly designed. This floating eye, god damn it. It's just kind of poorly designed in mainline. So as a result, unless I'm doing a tutorial stream where I'm trying to teach people how to do that stuff, I just try to avoid it because it's just they refuse to do anything to make it less lengthy. It's just basically it's more of a slog than an actual challenge. I mean, you certainly can die there if you make a big mistake, but to me it feels more like an afterthought. There is the school of thought that, okay, it doesn't count if it's not 15 runes, but I promise you there is no character that I've played that couldn't have done 15 runes. Well, hells are exciting in B-Crawl, in the fork, because Gary Burton took the time to make the changes necessary to make it both exciting and quicker. You know, here's what Gary Burton did to Extended. He made it so each hell is only 2 floors instead of 7. And he made it so you can't leave until you get the rune. So you're dunked in there, and then it's like, sink or swim, buddy. And you're not sitting there like going in and going out and going in and going out 30 billion times as you try to get down to the bottom with a minimum of hell effects messing with your character. Granted, you could just play, I guess, TSO every single time and then proceed to have the easiest time in the universe, but I don't know. That's the thing, is like TSO basically trivializes 15 runes to the extent that it's... I just don't have fun with it, basically. But yeah, no, there are 15 rune games in the streak, and I would probably be... to be honest, I probably would be doing 15 runes. I said something about maybe making the rest of the streak 15 runes a few games ago. I might be doing that if we weren't in the context of a tournament where I don't get any extra points for doing 15 runes. That's odd. Twitch chat was relaying old messages, was it? What's statue format? 14%. We have it online, basically. Although you really don't want to suffer a miscast under the new system. Could be quite bad. Train unarmed combat? Not yet. Not yet. But we will. Give it time. Yeah, you can stat form with a weapon. It's better to use unarmed combat usually, but we can stat form with a weapon. If need be. Anyway, whoops. I feel okay about going to slime now. There he is, okay. I wanted to get him in range of the ice blast. Yeah, I've never seen that either. Okay, stat form. 42 AC, 34 EV, 39 SH. We are big pimpin'. I've used this guy to block the mutations. You can use an enemy or an ally. Now we're using an ally. Okay, he marked me, that's okay. Let's pull this guy up. Everything will be heading towards that location, so that means it should be safe for me to go here. Let's stat form just to be sure. Any of these could have been a floating eye. Thankfully they weren't. We attack actually at 0.9 in stat form, so it's reasonably safe for me to be in stat form all the time. Stat form octopus is pretty much the most fun thing in the game. Stat form octopus of Uskawa probably would be my favorite. Octopode form, the worst form to be in, pretty much. But yeah, we're gonna get statue form to a little more castability, and then we'll probably start going for an armed combat, or I could go for some more defenses and just kind of keep whacking things with this staff. Believe it or not, you get a damage boost from statue form even if you're using a weapon. Hope you guys like watching this bizarre little circus carousel of me going down all these staircases and back up again. Hey, Stormbow, that's cute. Don't see anything else terribly interesting in here. Okay, so with stat form, we should actually be safe to melee. We only have one net though, so maybe we should go for the MO play. Let's have some fun. Let's go for the MO play today. I don't like it because it's inconsistent, but could have a radiator BVC. That would be nice, wouldn't it? Get away from the mark trap. Absolute Zero versus TRJ. Based. Oh, there he is. Shit. Okay, we'll teleport real fast. Maybe I would like the mark trap to hit me. Okay, there we go. Potion petition to start with. That's haste. Do I need resistance? Hell no, I don't. So we'll just haste. Cool. He sees me. He is a little faster than me, I think, in haste, actually. Maybe not. I'm not actually sure. He has a mouth. Okay, we're going to Phantom Mirror. And a box of beasts. We're actually going to go ahead and use summons. Order to attack. Step away. Step away. Step away. Whoa, did they... What? Dude, they just beat his ass. I didn't even need to... They just whooped his ass. Look what happened. Hold up. Oh, yeah, I have 15 evokes, so the Elder Stingfire Beast just kind of burned him to death. Oh, wait, no, that was the Azure Jelly, but still, 3 exclamation points. That's legit. Those are some high rolls. Also, my copy of the Royal Jelly was pretty sick there. Anyway, we'll still, let's move this mouse away. We'll still do this. The Deep Dwarf Wanderer. The Deep Dwarf Wanderer ended up winning. The VOD probably doesn't exist because I think that's the one I deleted because I messed up and I left the stream running for like 30 minutes after the stream ended. And I don't know how, I don't think there's any way for me to cut VODs up. But it'll be on YouTube. Thank you. We've been kind of flying through games for the purposes of the tournament. Alrighty, now for our ill-gotten gains. Acid, Ice Blast, Acrobat, don't care about that. More gold, I love that. Mutation, I love that. Haste, hell yes. Haste, hell yes. Dragon form. That would be our Orb of Fire killer. I'll clutch. The rune. A ring I don't particularly care about, although the wizardry is kind of cool. We just really don't need it. I'd rather have all this defense, to be honest. However, we could swap it for the slaying, I guess. That could be kind of cool. Yeah, I don't need those resistances, but whatever. I'll take the wizardry, I suppose. That means I won't miscast statue form as much, which is good. And I can have BVC immediately, which is also good. Trove time. Drop a bunch of crap. Manual of long blades, we won't be needing that. Necromutation, if we wanted to do 15 runes, that would certainly make it easier, but I'm not doing that again for time. Okay, alright, let's leave. Did we get a radiate? Yeah, we did. I guess we can find out if that's any good. There's our way to kill orbs of fire now. Yeah, you keep the slimy rune. You simply have to show the rune to it. It doesn't take it away. There's no way to lose runes. That would be pretty obnoxious if you could lose it. I would not be pleased about such a thing. Rune Trove is pretty great. All right, let's have some real fun. Let me just tab this. There we go. That would be a little faster to irradiate. It's not exactly necessary, but... whoa, is that a disto? Yeah, it is. Well, I don't want to spam irradiate, to be honest. I should be probably BVCing a bit. Went to Vaults 5 with Ignition online. That sounds like fun. It's satisfying, true. I don't want to get mutated, though. However, we get several casts is the thing. It does feel weaker, but I'm not 100% sure. It feels less consistent, which I think is exactly the change that happened. What? What? Oh, explore trap. Okay. Check the damage. Does it say? 3d17. No, it never told me the damage before. But yeah, I think it's more dice driven now. Let's BVC this thing that can constrict me. That is pretty good. Significantly less good now that it's subject to AC, though. Oh, Christ. The Hellfire is so dangerous now. Particularly in stat form, since there's no way to stop them from doing it. Well, that is our boy Sajobo. Let me just use my bolt of hands on him. However, he has activated his tornado, and his tornado makes this really kind of irritating to deal with. Also, we're out of mana. Did you know that we need mana to cast spells? Condenser Vein. Alright, this is bad because there is an Entropy Weaver. They should remove mana. Oh, that's the next remove. Based. I think I'm going to immolate. Okay. Okay, this is alright. Let's, is this guy immune to acid? I don't think he is. Crystal Spear spam? Hell yeah. Well, you can do that with, Shit, there it is. There it is. What was it? What was the thing that just hellfired me? What just hellfired me? That was hellfire, wasn't it? There it is. Debuff High Priest. Did he disappear off the screen? Yeah, this is horseshit, man. Statue form is so dangerous now that they changed this. They didn't even intentionally change it. It's quite literally a bug. Let's finish off Sajobo here, and the corruption guy. Can I silence this dickhead? Yes, I can. Okay, Adort. That's true. Unfortunately, there are about 1 billion of them on this floor. Regen would be pretty useful here. No, Titans don't have Hellfire. Oh, you're memeing me, I see. What I was saying earlier when I was like, who hellfired me, I was perhaps not making it clear that I was saying I didn't see anything that could hellfire me. I did not see the priest. So I was a bit confused on where it came from. Oh, you're joking? Okay. It wasn't on screen. That would explain some things. Well, the slowness of statue form makes that happen. By the way, I don't have to worry about Hornet Parrot anymore, because I am immune to poison while I'm in this form. Anyway, that's Vaults 5. It's pretty much done. I'm just mopping it up now. The big part of Vaults 5, the big part is basically the initial big long fight, and then it's just clearing everything around the floor. Once you have a beachhead, so to speak, you're rarely going to have a problem unless you make a big mistake. That's right. Mechanical. Did you know that there are many ways that you can help support this channel? Read about them on rosecrypto.com/support. At Rose Crypto, you can learn all about cool things like the Brave web browser, Bitcoin, and other cryptocurrencies. Thanks for watching, and don't forget to like and subscribe.